Hello guys, we are live again. So there's not much to talk about today. I don't know if I'm gonna have a long stream, but anyway, there is a new banner. Well, it's not actually new, it's a rerun of an old collaboration banner, which is the Final Fantasy IX crossover banner. So this one is they kind of did something new here, because not only is it rerun, so as you can see here, there is a new weapon and also the existing costumes and weapons. I'm not sure if the weapons are included, but something changed. They updated them, so their effects are kind of different now. So I wanna take a look at that right now. I don't know yet if I want to pull at this, but let's see. I wasn't gonna make a video about this because, you know, it's a rerun, everybody already knows, but because of the new stuff, yeah, I decided, you know, why not? I'm gonna stream tonight and we're gonna record a video about this. So let's dive in. So let's see if... Okay, so let's look at the banner first, like in general. So it seems like... Yeah, it seems like the banner is a lot better compared to before. This is even better than the recent Limit Break banner, because in Stamp 3 you get a guaranteed 5-star. I might actually pull for this, to be honest, just to get my Zidane sword to OB6 maybe. So you get, so in 6 stamps. Okay, so this one is the costume slot. So if you already have the costume slot, you can only choose mithril ore. Unfortunately, I wish it was a weapon though. So anyway, so there's 1, 2. Let's just pretend I'm getting Zidane sword. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In my case, hold on, I might actually pull for this. I might actually spend real money, but I'm not sure. Oh damn! So in 2 pages you get 5, which is exactly how much I need. It's exactly how much I need to get to OB6 if I don't use any how do you call this, weapon parts. If I don't use any weapon parts, I need exactly 5 of these to get my Zidane sword to OB6. So it is pretty tempting, but what I wanted to find out is what changed, because I know something changed. So this seems to not have changed. Yeah, I think this is exactly... How about we look at the notices actually, because it might actually show here. Okay, nothing's changed with Zidane sword, but Amaranth's claws. Ooh, they added an M attack down to it apart from a P attack up. That's actually pretty good. Okay, this is a new weapon, Beatrix sword. I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't come with a costume, although it would be kind of weird to see Zack in a Beatrix costume. Probably like a Beatrix theme costume, but you know, Beatrix would probably fit. Like, if you guys have played FF9, Beatrix is a girl obviously, so probably would fit Tifa or Aerith or Lucia actually, I don't know. But anyway, let's look at the weapon here. Gale Slash. This is at OB10, by the way. Inflicts 940 wind physical damage upon a single enemy, plus when the target enemy is in a state of debuff, the damage is increased by 20%. That is pretty strong, not gonna lie. But without a mastery or an arcanum, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, it's a nice weapon. It hits hard. It's also limited. That's the thing. If you're gonna aim for limited weapons, the goal is you wanna have it at least get to OB6 when the banners are live. Because if not, it's just gonna sit in your inventory and you're never gonna use it probably. Okay, here's an update as well. So the boost HP goes from 10 to 15. Boost physical ability potency goes from 10 to 15 as well. So our Zidane's outfit actually has gotten stronger. That's good to know. The same with Amaranth's guys. So 10 to 15, 10 to 15. Okay, they're both 10 to 15, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. That's actually pretty damn nice. We can also, whoa, wait a minute. Wait, we can wishlist? This is new? They have not done this before. Hello? No way! This is the first time that they've let us wishlist a banner weapon. Oh my god. No way! This is actually pretty good. Okay, that's new. I hope they do this more. They should let us wishlist stuff in the banner, but I don't know. Maybe they did something to the chance, to the odds to balance it out. Beatrix Sword is 1%. I think this is the same. I can't remember actually. I don't really look at the chances. I don't really give a fuck because it's random. Random is random, right? This is actually, how about, let's look at Sephiroth. Let's see if, okay, so the Kuja Spirit Plate is not here yet. It might come next week or the next 2 weeks, but okay, let's watch this first. I'm interested here. So at OB0, P attack goes mid to mid, and the M attack down is also mid to mid. What about OB6? It is high to high, mid to high. So you would still need to cast this twice if you want to like do a high tier M attack down, which is not too bad. Which also fits Tifa pretty well because most of the time Tifa is going to be a support debuffer, not really a DPS. He does have DPS sets, to be fair, but normally if you have a DPS, you don't really want them to be bringing weapons like these because it results in lesser DPS overall if your main DPS is doing anything other than DPS. So you want to have your other two characters be doing all the buffing and debuffing. So yeah, it was kind of a mistake that I made in the past, but to be fair also, like in the past there were not that many weapons to choose from. So like having stuff like these were kind of a luxury, even if it was on your DPS. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, not gonna lie. And what else do we need to look at? Actually, I want to look at Beatrix Sword. I want to see. Let's just put it here, just to be safe, in case I pull and make a mistake. I wanna see. Okay, what about OB6? 780. Okay, so the bonus damage remains the same, which is good. It's an X sigil boost, boost P attack and win. So should you pull? My answer to that is, I would say in general, just in general, if you never pulled for an FF9 weapon before, I would say no. Because for two reasons. Number one, it's a limited banner. I don't really recommend pulling for a limited banner, especially if you're free to play or even low spender, because it's not really gonna work out for you. Like, I'm a low spender myself. I usually only purchase battle passes. The only time I ever spent money on pulls was the FF9 banner. It was the old FF9 banner. And the main difference between the old and new limited banners is it did not have like in-betweens like this, all of this. It was not here in like old limited banners. It was just this, and the random this one. So if you pull for 3 pages and you were unlucky, you would only get maximum of 2 copies of pity, like 2 pity copies, and everything else would be left to luck. I went in 3 pages on that fucking banner and only got an OB1, or was it OB2? Let's actually check. Hold on. I got, okay, OB1. It's an OB1 Zidane sword. I have 133 parts, and let's look at Tifa. Because I pulled for 2. No, I pulled for all the banners there. So let's look at Tifa. So for Tifa, okay, at least I got an OB2 for Tifa, which is alright, I guess. And then let's look at Sephiroth and Aerith, because I actually pulled for all of their costumes. I know, stupid move, but you know, I liked FF9. It's not like, I mean, like FF9 isn't my best Final Fantasy, but I did like it. So for Sephiroth, I only did OB0. This is better at OB6 because it can go to high. But I'm not sure if it comes back. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pull for it. Reason being, Sephiroth is not gonna be a debuffer in my teams. He's gonna be main DPS. I do want to pull for Garnet's Rod though, because it can go to high or high in one cast at OB6. So if this comes back, it's either Zidane's sword or this one. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Or I might just skip this banner entirely. I'm kind of just you know, feeling it out, see what happens. So yeah, overall, I wouldn't really pull for this unless you're like really close to like an old FF9 weapon. Like if you're like OB4 or OB5, then you can go up to like half of one page. If you already have the costume, you don't need to go to the whole page. Same thing with same thing with no, not air. Same thing with Tifa. I feel like OB5 or OB4, just do like half and then you're all set. Yeah, I really wish I didn't pull for it back then. I could have saved and pulled now. I would have like done a lot better probably. So yeah, that's it for the review of this FF9 banner rerun, guys. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye, otsukero! Okay. Yeah, that was my outro.